If women rule the world, everything will be very strict and everything will be in order. You know, women is the owner of the world because people that rule the world they give back to them.
Who runs the world, girls, girls? Who runs the world, girls, girls? Well, well, well. Maybe that is a hype song. I don't know. But then, what do you think would really happen if women ruled the world? That is what we're going to be talking about on the streets today. I'm Temi Kokola, and this is Street Gist on Nige.com TV. Join me.
Women are too soft to rule the
So
world.
you think they will not be able to do a good job?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
How about women in political offices, women that are doing great things in the society at the moment?
Well, if women, if women handle some, maybe they head some part of government, they might perform wonderfully. But to be at the very helms of affair, maybe the president or governor, I believe they are too soft to handle, such assignments. Yes.
Well, we have women that, heads of nations already.
Yes, if you compare such nations, maybe like Germany, for instance, they have good law, and their people are not so hardened like as we have in some other part of the world. For instance, Nigeria, sometimes we want to be forced to do what is right, but in such part of the world, maybe like Western world, um, to an extent, they abide with the law, even without forcing them. An average person there knows what is good and what is wrong, and the tendency there is to do what is right. But here in Nigeria, we are like we want to be forced to do what is right.
Yes, if women rule the world, everything will be very strict and everything will be in order. You know, women is the owner of the world because people that rule the world they give back to them. So I believe if women should rule the world, everything will be in a strict way and in order.
Do you think men would be able to cope?
Yeah, they will try to contemplate it, but if God said they are in the position in charge, they must succeed.
For my state, I'm from a state that where women is a governor there, and the state is doing well. Port Harcourt is a vice. The women there is a vice governor there, so I don't see any problem there.
Okay, I'm going to get back to you. Madam, how would you feel if women ruled the world?
Well, the world would be a better place because, for example, a woman takes in 9 months, she have the baby, she takes care of the baby, and the baby becomes an adult. An adult, even getting married, the woman is still taking care of the baby, taking care of the grandchildren. Then imagine, it's not only her husband, she takes care of the home. In their office place, she will still, maybe she's the executive director or whatsoever, but she's still responsible in the home for the children, for the in-laws, for her own children, her own family, extended family. And imagine if you now say the whole world, of course, the place will be a better place to live.
If a woman rules the world, there won't be respect anymore.
Why?
That's like example like Nigeria now, we are too traditional. That's why you can't allow a woman be above us. In that kind of situation, whereby a woman comes in, the man doesn't have control over her because she has power. Ruling is power. So for a woman to rule the world, there won't be submission again from her to the husband. So that will kill many things.
That's like your only problem towards, with women ruling the world.
If you should go into the religious part, a woman is to submit to the wife. But in a situation whereby is the woman controlling the world, how we should make the submission? There won't be submission anymore. It will be her doing everything. And for the woman, for the man to put down something, give an order in the house, it won't work again.
How will the government be now? Let's leave the home. How will the government be? The governance, how would it be?
In terms of governance, we should have the authority because she won't have full force over it. The fact is, there will still be some underneath power in terms of the man controlling her. Because one, for a woman to get to that kind of stage, she will still have fear if she's not that kind of person that has this kind of authoritative life. That's why sometimes it's not that easy for a woman ruling in terms of a company. She still has her PA.
And what a man can do, women cannot do it better.
Well, you know we have women that are presidents already.
Women can be president in our country. Why women can be president in our country is that because of this our leader. If they can talk to them, they can do things well. Our country is okay.
Well, to the best of my knowledge and perception, it's going to be a little bit rowdy, unsettled somehow, because women are known for their no-nonsense attitude. They are known for their, sometimes they are resilient in whatever they objected to. And again, they have their own feminine aspects, whereby they can be influenced to do one or two things that would not be to the benefit of the people that they govern. So I think that it's going to be a little bit rowdy.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how will their governance be?
Well, it will be fair in every sense of it. It will be fair to some extent, but to some extent they still need the male acumen to be able to thrive. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think, to be fair, in fairness to them, it should be about 7.
Basically, let's look at it from a different perspective. From home, they are home managers. And in the office as it were right now, it needs sitting down with their male counterpart to strategize and to realign with home administration as well as office administration. And by that, they make good governance.
How would you feel if your daughter ended up as the leader of the world?
It's something of the mind, actually. It's not a big deal. It's I call it different stroke for different folks. It's her choice. I cannot oblige her, and I cannot teach her what to do.
Well, if women rule, it should be better. Because women have mercy. We always show love to each other. So, and we are always active. Because we women in politics today, we are many in politics, and we are active. We have chance to go any meeting, to rule, to do everything government. So, but we all the men, they are not give us chance to rule, which is not good. As God created man and woman, you have purpose. You have purpose before God created man and woman. Government does not allow women to rule in a higher level, which is not good. If they give us chance, we can do better than men.
Wow, it's been an interesting one on the street today. We have people saying it is possible for women to rule. We have some people saying, well, there may be, gaps and lapses here and there if women are given the opportunity to rule. I'm throwing it open to the house. What do you think would happen if women ruled the world? A big shout out to Monday Idara, the man behind the camera. Thank you for putting me here and letting the sun bake me. Thank you for making me look good. That was a joke. And do not forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I remain Temitope Popola. Till the next time we meet on the street, it's a wrap for me. Bye.